paper came in with all the sales and shit for grocery shopping. How was your day at work?
Long and arduous like everything else in my life. Let's see here. Whoa, Burns, check it out. Brisket's on sale for like 50 cents a pound, man.
Cool.
Dude, rock on. We can get like 2 huge slabs of these and come out on the grill. I mean, it'll feed us for about a week. Well, not really. Knowing us, it'll take about a day and a half. But at least we can get like a fuck ton of meat, man.
Rock on. We should do that.
Oh, most definitely. And dude, we can make some barbecue sauce.
I bought barbecue sauce. We've got barbecue sauce.
You mean that Mega Mart brand stuff?
It's tangy.
Dude, no. Real barbecue sauce from the southern states takes time and preparation.
I went to the store. I bought it. It took time. I got up, drove down there. I got the lady with the purple perm. She is slow as fuck. Well, I stopped off at Swirly's, got a drink first, and then I came home, and I put it up, and then I came here and sat on the couch, and I yawned, and you opened the door and came in, and I said, hey, there's paper here.
No, I understand. I'm saying time to make, not time to go buy, sir. We could do a show about it.
No show. No, you always want to do a show about what we're gonna eat. It's 11:30, dude. I'm fucking sleepy and fucking tired. I'm gonna just no.
Okay, Burns. Now I understand. No, you go on to bed, dude. Let's see. I got to be up in about 8 hours. Should be just enough time to prepare some sauce that'll blow his mind. Yeah, no, hey, yeah, I know it's late. I'm sorry about that. But, hey, I wanted to ask you a question real quick. Yeah, no, I really want to use your barbecue recipe for the show. Why not? No, I understand, but it's... What do you mean I'm out of the will? You know what, fine. You're not invited to the family reunion either. Sorry about that. I was going to use a time-honored family traditional and takes 50 years to prepare to perfection and opens portals to the 5th dimension barbecue sauce. But apparently my family won't let me use it because I have an internet show now. I have no idea what they're talking about. Guess I can make... Actually, I got some other sauces for it. Oh, but wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to F It, I'll Eat It, where the food doesn't have to look good to taste good. But that's the thing about barbecue sauce. No matter how you prepare it or how it looks delicious. It smells delicious. It tastes delicious. It is delicious. You just want to slather your meat in and just... It's awesome. Since I can't use that recipe, though, I've got 3 other recipes I can tell you about. I've got a Carolina mustard sauce. I've got an Alabama white sauce. And being from Texas, I have your traditional brown sauce. Mine's not going to be as spicy as other people's normally is because, well, I can't handle it. But, you know, if you're not a wuss like me, feel free to add some more peppers and spices to it as you want. Just don't kill yourself, okay? I don't want that on my head. Let's get the ingredients. The thing about a lot of Texas-based barbecue sauces is, though, it takes a lot of ingredients, all of the stuff you probably have in your kitchen you just rarely ever use, save for the beer. You're going to need 1 1/4 cup of ketchup or tomato paste, depending on what you want. You're going to need a cup of water, half a cup of diced onion, I had some left over from the last time, a clove of garlic. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of beer, a 1/8 of a cup of balsamic or basil vinegar. I like using balsamic. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. You're going to need, let's use 1/3 cup of the Worcestershire, a juice from a freshly squeezed lemon. I don't have freshly squeezed, so just use about 8 or so drops of this. Going to need a teaspoon each of chili powder, cayenne pepper, and salt. And I think that's it. Let's start adding this to the pot. Okay, so as far as you can see, and that's what I've done, you take all the ingredients, save for the onion and the garlic, put it into a saucepan, bring it to low to medium heat so it can come up to a simmering boil, and just go ahead and mix it together. You want to do that for about 20 minutes. It's going to need to be, everything's going to need to mix together, it's going to need to hold there for a little bit, and then it's going to need to start to thicken up on its own. But we're going to bring in one of my favorite tools in the show. Get out of there. The blender. In order for you to add the onions and the garlic, you're going to need to blend these together. So, add your garlic, add your onion, and for the love of God, add your lid and hit mix. Alright, once you have this liquefied all together, nice puree going on there, add it to your pot. Let it simmer, like I said, for about 20 minutes, and then it's done. Let it cool for a little bit, put it into an airtight container, and you're ready to go. However, just in case if it's not hot enough for you, add a couple of dashes of Louisiana hot sauce to it. You don't have to use any fresh pepper or anything like that if you don't have it. Just add a little bit of this, and you're good to go for the rest of the recipe. Okay, while this is finishing up, I did a little taste test real quick, and really the only thing I can taste is the balsamic vinegar and the garlic in this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that real quick by adding one little dash of the hot sauce like I was talking about. There we go. And honey. Delicious, golden, brown, Mother Nature's quickest sweetener, honey. I'm going to dump in as much as I desire and continue boiling and simmering it so that it'll cool off and add a little bit more kick to it as well. While that's still simmering, looking good, let's go ahead and make the Alabama white sauce. The cool thing about this is that it actually doesn't need to be put into a simmering pot or boiled or anything like that. This is a cold sauce. It's prepared in the refrigerator. So you're going to need a cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of lemon juice. You're going to need 1/4 cup of the apple cider again, about a fourth of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of pepper. And that's really it. So let's mix it all together and go from there. Okay, once everything is well blended together, or as best as you can get it with your spoon, here's the crucial part of this experiment, okay? The crucial part of this recipe is that it has to sit inside the refrigerator for at least 8 hours. If you try it right now, it tastes, like ass. Just disgusting. The thing about it is that all these different things, they're not mixing together like you would normally on a stove by adding heat. They're just sitting there and they're separate little parts and you're getting little tastes of everything and it's not mixing well. If it has time to blend, gestate, if you will, inside the refrigerator, then when you try it again in 8 hours from now, it's going to be great. I personally like using it for chicken salad instead of using pure mayo, but you can use it for anything you want to, and it's made for barbecue. Duh. Alright. Now on for the Carolina mustard. Okay, we're going to make another simmering sauce. At this time it's going to be Carolina mustard. First ingredient you're going to need most of course, mustard. You're going to need 1.5 cups of that. Then you're going to need a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. Don't just pour the brown sugar in and say you're done. Push it down and make sure you have it by weight. Brown sugar normally by itself is kind of like cotton candy. It's all light and fluffy. So press it down in there and make sure you got it right. Then you're going to need 3/4 cup again of cider. Most barbecue sauces are cider based. You're going to need 3/4 cup of beer. Hope you didn't drink all that during the last recipe. You're going to need a full tablespoon of chili powder. You're going to need 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne. Let's see. There we are. You're going to need 1 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce again. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of butter. You're going to need 1.5 teaspoon of hickory liquid smoke or whatever liquid smoke you can buy. And that should be about it. Let's add all these ingredients into the fire, into a saucepan. Once again, simmer it lightly. But do not add your liquid smoke, your butter, or your Worcestershire sauce just yet. Okay, same thing as last time. Add all the ingredients together into the pot, save for those 3 special ones. Go ahead and mix it together. Let it simmer for about 20 minutes or until all this is properly blended instead of being chunky style. And then go ahead and add your liquid smoke, Worcestershire sauce, and butter to the mix. The reason you're waiting for that is because all this needs to blend and become its own personal flavor before you add those to change it just a little bit. But you don't want to add them all together because then that creates an entirely new experience. Me personally, I'm going to add some more honey to this, probably whatever's left in this bottle. I'd say about 2 or 3 tablespoons at most, just because I like mine to be a little bit more of a honey mustard sauce. Well, after you're done with that, go ahead and put it into an airtight container, set it in the fridge, and it's good to go. Burns is not going to believe all the work that I did for him. He should love me, but he never does. Never does. He's not going to need this garbage anymore. Now to put my red sauce in it, and he'll never know the difference.
No! My barbecue sauce! My barbecue sauce! What smells so good?